Hey, thanks everybody for coming here. So this is competition CrossFit, and what I'll tell you right off the bat is that none of this is scientific, and it didn't come from anywhere but Tony's brain. So if this doesn't work, you don't have to trash CrossFit. It's my fault. Okay. This may not be what Rich Tony does, but this is what I've been doing, and I found it to be a little bit successful the past couple of years. So CrossFit and competing to me is both a science and an art. Okay, so we're going to cover the science part of it tonight. All right, and then we'll talk a little bit about the end about why there's an art part of it too. Because the whole point of this is that in order to maximize your performance, you got to work as efficiently as possible. Okay, we're going to teach you how to work as efficiently as possible. You need a plan to do that. All right. When you're competing, you get into the moment. There's a time where you're going to depart from that because you're going to throw it all out on the table, and that's the art part of it. Kind of knowing when to throw it all in there. Okay, but we'll talk about the end. The purpose of this here is to learn strategies to maximize performance in CrossFit Open or other competitions. So I'll tell you, this can serve you in Superfits. They can serve you in other local comps. They can serve you well. I think this is very well suited for the Open. All right, the couple of takeaways that we're going to have is number one. Okay, if you remember nothing else, these four things here. Number one, you need a plan. You need to go into the workouts with a plan. All right, and a lot of this comes from talking to a lot of folks from the gym when when we're about to do workouts. Say, hey, what's your plan? What's your strategy for this workout? And seeing a lot of the kind of blank stares. Like, I need one of those. I need one of those. What a plan has in it, it's got your time hacks, your rep schemes, and your planned rest schemes. Okay, that's pretty much the essence of your plan. Okay, so we're going to talk about how to build that. Okay, you're going to build your pace to absolutely maximize your efficiency of how you spread out your work over the amount of time that you're working out. Okay, and then finally, after you build the plan, you've got to practice it before you implement it to be successful. Okay, I know I'm fairly certain everybody here has experienced the phenomenon. Come on, guys. How many people here have gone run a mile one day, like at their absolute top pace, and then gone the next day and just crushed that pace? Like the next day, like you ran like a 7-minute mile, but the next day you ran 5:30. I personally have not experienced that phenomenon. Okay, but in a CrossFit workout, I certainly have gone out one day and done a 7-minute workout, and then the next day done like a 5:30. And I'm like, hey, what was that? Well, it was I learned to be more efficient. And my point in telling you that is that learning how to schedule the way you're going to approach the rep scheme and your rest and all that stuff, and how to maximize your output so you don't peak too early, all that stuff that can make a huge difference in competition or in the Open. Okay, so those are the takeaways here. All right, so we're going to pause there. All right, and what we're going to do right now is Katie and I are going to go head-to-head. We're going to do a WOD. Okay, and the reason we're going to do this is because it's just fun. All right.
We don't know what else to do.
We don't know what else to do but to do a WOD right in front of you guys. Okay. Hey, we're gonna demonstrate all this stuff to you guys using 15.1 from last year, which is a straight up AMRAP. We're not doing the clean and jerk part at the end of it. Okay, we're just doing the AMRAP part. Katie and I are gonna do a different WOD. We're gonna do 14.1, which is also 11.1, and what that is, it's an AMRAP for 10 minutes, and it's 30 double unders and 15 ground up overhead. My weight's 75 kgs here. Like 20 pounds? No, that's my weight's 75. No, it's not.
Yeah. 75, 55.
Yeah, okay. All right, so here's what I need. I need two volunteers. One to track me, one to track Katie. Okay, John, I need another volunteer. All right.
To judge.
So here's what I want you guys to do, okay? I want you guys to have a clipboard down, okay? And what I want you to do is I want you to track our splits, okay? So what your whiteboard's going to look like is for each one of you is going to be 30 double unders. It's going to be like round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15, 30. 15, and what I want you to do is I just want you to record the time that we hit each mark, okay? And then next to it, I want you to record, if it was unbroken, don't put anything, but if it was broken, put a B next to it, okay? So what this should look like is, 20 seconds unbroken, 55 seconds broken, 130. Maybe I broke that up, 210, 215, so on and so forth. You guys get that? Okay. So, Frank, you got Katie, Kevin, you got me.